Aka mamre mu no. Se wabakan wu a. Se yi no se yensu, ye motwene, ye monnwom. So they say din ha. Ehu bronya ne di ye no. Ehu bronya ne di ye.
Ndi ahye amanfo ho obi ankasa.
Na se woni ze nkoyi. Omo wone de kakra omo wone de omo gi omani. Me nka se enyo obia na ndi bronya. You understand ha? But the ordinary Ghanaian, the oton jene wudwum, the oton mako wudwum, the okokwan so kofa de dini juma contractor for omo money aban di juma yentua omoka aban ya juma ye 40 tiro. Meaning the vast majority of the people ne there say no mo wa ho hihia mu pa. Enya me say pa Sempa FM say 2020 mu ne away. Ye be kan say na obi be di ho achinya no problem mutimi tisi abonten so na mo amatoto Ghana for ano na mo bi so mo ze bronya utimi to akokɔ bronya utimi enu aduane wo fie bronya net sen udi na nigye kwan so ana se na ahokyere wo obi no kwasem ne se baby a enye maboa peja akono Ghana for ebre pa o manfo bre to da bi na wankofo mo a hu se ne sitie petrol bo on ze ekosoro a eka bibia say petrol bo no so akosoro bum to petrol over 26 times since aban better na konwa so and cumulatively no real increment na about 50% NHA and it said
now all kind about scientific research to ascertain claims am make you wahano
men ka scientific research me say ubetimi
me sit down akwa
oh, okay, that's what you're referring
Absolutely.
to. Okay, sure.
In the Dankwa Institute, say omo research during the Christmas period. Na omo research find the number kone say 72.1% of market women and men surveyed in Accra said 2019 Christmas shopping was good compared with the past 3 years, while 28.6% said 2019 Christmas shopping was slow and not particularly buoyant compared with the previous 3 years. And the 72.1 is quite a good number. Na
omampenye kufuada ankasa ye survey no the whole findings ba eno ye de discussion.
Dankwa Institute.
Na Dankwa Institute na ye de. Oh, Dankwa Institute na waka ne kakaka. What is Dankwa Institute? Na do ne wo fa se gabi ochire da ko. On nete Dankwa Institute. Ade omode bo omampenyi President Ekufuado ne wo fa Dankwa omode bo ne legacy ho ban. O di aze omode bo ho dewuro omode page no. Enti eye abusuan ya edi akonwan. Eye omo property. This omo akoye survey ba no mo se nipa 100% kra se brunya ne ko yi a obi Asempa FM ne me discuss this as way. Look, so what Afro barometer?
Any true reflection.
What Afro barometer?
Yes.
CDD4. Omo nya NDC no nya MPP. Omo ankasa tia sidwo. In fact, their survey is regarded as one of the best in Africa. Omo check the level of deprivation. Just ahokyere ne ahohiahia Ghana for akomu no. Omo say the number 1 deprivation Ghana for do akomu pa ye sika eni Ghana for botom. Omo say for the year under review Ghana for na sika ni omubotom at least once throughout the year no were over 72%. And on more throughout the year na sika ni omubotom were about 28%. Naza speak to public sector workers because almost all market ya na yatomudodo say as compared to enyema ewodwomu a omoto pempenso a ntumu nesiako sena omo living. Ask those in the private sector. Taxes be petrol bo be adri dollar and 5 cedis 80 pesos almost 6 Ghana cedis. How can you live in such an economy and even create an impression say nipa ho to mo abrawo economy na wo mu nyeme wo wadwa so 99% yakraba na dollar free 4 cedis and 4 cedis 20 pesos na 5 cedis 80 pesos o free say ni papa mo fe bia se fanam so ade a yakraba bia bo akosoro bum petrol bo akosoro bia bo akosoro. So the hardship in the system no obi is real. It is real. Talk to fishermen. That sector is still growing in the negatives. Agric, no matter the noise they make about planting for food and jobs, is growing 2.6%. Kwe and the fertilizer free no munya biemu omoto. munye sika mpo no mato maza check building materials cement and then the boy say iron rods net say check food commodities obi I am not making this up yenyina yet your man nimu say yeah yenyina yenim enti ma omunu nu omo ho nsre so ho no mun create impression bi say ene de enye we hu nkomo ne ebedi
enye we hu nkomo
me ba mete say wato challenge bi about voters register
enti me ba
na say enti
document we na voters register
oh Debbie that's the enye document bi
obi anyways me ba ho am ya start voters register nkomo ba lawyer mesa yes quickly
I thought that the lawyer mesa na start
no one can ochia secondary for on this on the issue of ahotrene in 2-3 minutes.
Short Memory Association for some of body I can yeah, Obi. Our money be cost of goods and services all up practically every year. Abercrombie yet to me determine how our cost of goods and services in the country occurs. May your test. Obi Yampasa.
Inflation rate.
Thank you very much. What power and inflation rate are you
Ekosiisen on Asempa.
Nesisi are you time President Kufuor ofia money mu NDC what power. Na inflation rate are you it went as high as 40% during their time. Wofia Banum, most recent, it was in excess of 17%. Sisi Oyahin.
7 point something.
And to say compare, and when I manage the economy, what Ghana has since 1992. That's your record. Nkofu wana hoche Sika was spent
FM.
What to basic goods and services. Fuel prices. Eba power no yahin. Was less than 5 cedis. If you power no yahin. Was in excess of 18 cedis. Sisi awe do yahin. See, catch one no. You know NDC for the Short Memory Association for no.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Ghana fu Dodonara witnessed a government that sat and oversaw massive outages in electricity. I have friend doom so for more than 4 years. Businesses so collapsing because they didn't have power. Tailors, hairdressers. Into quantify. If I study so hard, the cost Ghana economy also fair under your watch. We're here. His Excellency Nana Duranko Akufo-Addo na Beredo. You do so gruma. Ekeka was President Akufo-Addo added 1 megabyte input of power. The Obi Ghana young consumption. Oyahin. And Ebekea, then vice presidential candidate Baumia, said that look, young problem is financial. Because actually, the peak demand at 2008, which was in the region of about 1,900.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
And today, which is about 2,300. At the time the buoy, 600 one way. Obi said the buoy can without any additional. Of course, you hear excess. Until you may argue that, well, maybe 3,000 megawatts of power would be sufficient to meet our energy needs. They saw a problem. How did they resolve it? Chartered merchants of water, they profit from war. In their solution, they've created huge problems of excess capacity, procurement of power purchase agreements, that is saddling this country with costs for power we don't need. You sit here and talk of hardship. You have the audacity,
okay,
to even speak about hardship. Yes, Ghana ha yen yanum bi mo one. It's true. Have a solution, one policy. In the implement adjunu adagnu SCSA. And that to Ghana for there. Look, in a model support
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Let them name one. And let them not dare mention rural water. Abanibia Yusu from Independence, Mr. Muhammad okay. Abanibia hospital, clinics, Mr. Muhammad okay, Yamana McCain. Abanibia schools. Social intervention policies. Okay. Targeted at the poor. Pro policies. One.
Lamesa, Mamenda.
Please.
Na yembra yen main issue no do Ekosiisen so na high Asempa 94.7 FM e de hwe ni menche James Kwabena Bonfe ba be kan yen ho ono ye acting general secretary ma CPP. But Sasem Pharmaceuticals, a freshman capsules, that won't know be a Mr. Konekopel, or a bear matty and ye mame for male vitality. Obesa we improve urine flow, not just our Jones or Bibia Eba Wawa Kama. Freshman capsules, a man so fresh lady capsules. Can die to say how menstrual pains, menstrual disorders, and a low libido. Unya fresh lady capsules, a bebo, more cocoa ham, musisi yamoya, general body pains, the modro a fresh cool capsules. And also ebeboa papa. Ni nyina ye nro Asasem Pharmaceuticals said ya baby to nro Ghana he bia obenya biato. Opedodo to the afre 0243
on Asempa
559 319 0243 559 319. Ecobank and so the Digi Banking Park no aba Digi Banking Park. Me ba cho eye ema papa say we juma na opese wutrim e bia wo ye ankura juma na opese wutre we juma mu a unya Ecobank Digi Banking Park na just sign on to it na emwa you can grow faster and go further with Ecobank's Digi Banking Park. Now ya shede design amount say be me adwuma no emu etumi atre kama benefits ne do so o zero opening balance nti who could be account a free umfa in here so with sike bia be kwa to ansa na ye be account amount monthly service charges be anso ne ho a ye betetew monthly service charge be anywhere better too. And now automatic access to Ecobank payment and collection solutions in Yanara. Yes, also ma Bosnia, so open Bosnia up to 200,000 Ghana cedis. That in 2 billion. Yeah, the Bema Maudi at Tre with Jumamu Kama. Ecobank in Kwana, yes, at the amount. Yamao Sanuma win in a non quite some capacity building and a financial literacy program. You better acquire Befaswat to Sikasem bookkeeping. What's our your baby be a kama. How we so treat our taxes. New my what's our way. Now so Juma etum you better was an human in our kama. Na bibia to me akoye amount when ni jehua Ecobank branch biara ben will be to me alcohol. And now so a toll free line 3225. Now abwa Ecobank mobile app no kai say only CIMG product of the year 2018 inti Ecobank and kasa so 2 times CIMG Hall of Fame bank. Ecobank is the first and only national accredited entity etimi Eco Green Climate Fund no so Ecobank or say the Pan African Bank Shannon so mame Bell Malt maybe awehu ba won share dan test be share de papa but modern na won sa enka be Bell Malt your Bell Malt original Bell Malt choco and a Bell Malt coffee ni nyina eboa papa vitamins ewum B group of vitamins e been in niacin eboa papa a useful vitamin for your body in the amount honam no etimi ejina so etumpon kama bomode so bepe bianom for 0544 335 800 so ope Bell beverages no dodo etua ye the Bell Potello so abe no a perfect blend of cherry and grape into ede nkwala pempanyifo nso epe na no ne bo no efo ubetime ato 16 bottles near more to for only 12 bottles unya ne baby a just a Bell beverages and the bomode so be Bell Potello ni be say uyo bia wani je cherry and grape ho a insane was so no alcohol be enim nkwala time no mpanyifo time no and also for 0544 335 800 nanya bi etumi eto Ekosiisen so any Asempa FM. Oba Ekosiisen Jumedi Swa, ye interviews are ye on trending issues, a one-on-one interview segment, Las Palmas Food Center, Boy, and the Bernafi Provident Insurance. Las Palmas, the Adriane, ye can Las Palmas, are the also about Trima, Adriane Papa, local, continental, and Quaya, Ponchin, and Nentry, Bibiara, Wache, Jollof, plain rice, stew, Nina, Ebi, our Las Palmas. Ne bon so efo uyi 3 Ghana cedis ubetime didi amen kama ye wo pastries in so no so ye ton meat pie, cake, spring rolls, rockies, all kinds of breads and so benya bi ho ato. Your branches are doors La Paz, ye be ye Standard Chartered Bank din hwe mu o achemota on the main Accra Sawem Road, downstream last stop, more cycle behind the plant station or Medina and so opposite the police station. Accra Central, ye Central Post Office din hwe more Kaneshi First Light wa Abeka Pentecost Church. Kumasi for so mutie wa Jenyame FM. Ye wa Asafo VIP car park or Tafo lorry station, Edum Pampaso lorry station, and occasion be a opese ebe no aduane e serve wo homa nso e betima ya ma frey 0244 233 341 0244 233 341 na unso pebi na any income. Provident Insurance say achede promo ne de aba. Provident achede kesi promo yadi aba a free 1st January to 31st March uko renew car insurance ya chawade kwa car for France na so uko insurance no way hwa and also achede no fuel coupons and several other branded Provident souvenirs yadi nyina change. Rush for your insurance cover now. Terms and conditions apply, and remember with Provident man you are covered. Ekosiisen suri. The discussion segment in the Gidi Power Mixture, if we Gilly Gold Pharmaceuticals and Awake Mineral Water, if we Casapreco Company Limited, I'm boy me a day and no April in the Shannon. So, my messages like a crana for Fire and Common and Shesha. So, we say, Obi, please.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Why? Please stop taking us for joke. Didn't you hear Ronaldo rating himself 72%? So if his own foundation rates his Xmas same, is that news that you're bothering our ears with? Good afternoon. Anthony Nukpenu. They are no, they are bad, no. And he again says, tell Ejapa, we the short memories is calling. We have heard enough of their micro indicators rant. What can he boast of as an achievement as a young MP for Sekunde? He should spare our ears of the failed rant for 3 years, talking about things that you accused the party of in opposition, and still in power, you cannot hold anyone responsible. Enough. That's from Anthony Nukpenu. Anthony Nukpenu. There is nothing incriminating in the video. The man only sought for.
There's nothing to
Also,
there's nothing to show for Ochadan.
Secondly, there is nothing to show for. And party and Kazanso at the national level also.
And this for was the President Mills one first term where Zama trip.
Ekosiisen on
One first term.
Asempa FM.
2009 to 2012. Number 3.
Oh, anima. Mubabu achro. I'm gonna make one out. What's the President Mills? Oh yeah, free school uniform. Free sandals. No yeah, renovation of Tamale General Hospital. Nani?
Them?
Oh, Obi. Murba, mubabu achro sisia.
Okay, I will share. There is nothing incriminating in the video. The man only sought for classified information, and this is normal with security couples all over the world. But lest I forget, those sanctimonious fellows on social media castigating the minister, making caricature of him on social media, like Louis Farrakhan said, when you see your fellow man fall, don't laugh. Instead, learn. Assalamu alaikum, say Obama dear. Now also classified information, security information are not open. And video be no. What they say? They say they classified information here, dear Heno. Say Obama. Thank you nonetheless for your message. This one also says, okay. Let me see.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
The men should also go for blood tests to find out if they have HPV in their blood. Guys who have that virus in their system should always use protection when they have intimacy with females who haven't been vaccinated against the virus. These are some of the education that should be on our social media platforms and not videos showing pajamas. George Neo Kaite, okay, we said Kwame Boateng investigative documentary, you know. Lawyer Ehua, quickly enough, Yembra voters.
What's it, John Mahama legacy? Now our list items 1 to 54.
54, okay.
Now, number 1. Free school uniforms, JM Mills.
Actually, Mills and so yeah,
fantastic. Number 2, free school sandals, JM Mills.
Yes, understood.
No, Chairman.
It's a test message now. I'll respond to. So
number 3, free progressive school, SHS, JM. Now what listing can in
JM and Kwan.
JM on 49. Renovation and expansion of Tamale Teaching Hospital.
Mills JM.
Into Prof. Mills, obedi 3.5 years as president. According to NDC for Adore Ye, as his legacy.
On in
at 3 items.
Mate. Don Pino
so what is he talking about?
Don Pino said, Obi, last year's Christmas was the best so far. This year's own will be mega. We shall retain President Akufo-Addo and the NPP in December. Lord have mercy. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you. Lawyer Sami Jemfim, I remember Makwaye. Oh.
Oh no, now I want to be determined who starts the whole start with that.
Lawyer Sami Jemfi. Kasa na wa prepare we. My demonstration. Now the officer on no starting as an hour.
No, you are on him.
No, me na we. So no. Okay, you this wait, my main fan kind messages kakra and then I'll come back to you. Ekosiisen. No, I was someone I was shas here.
Why?
One I was shas. I have decided so now be shas here.
Why?
And you have to start. It's a decision. Unfortunately, that's my decision.
Waiting for me to come into
Obi, no start.
I say no, nyabuter.
I mean,
Obi,
yeah.
on a serious
Okay, no problem. I'll grant you that. Whereas the President Ronaldo's prowess to make a prudent use of our collective wealth is unmatchable. In fact, if the man had won his first attempt on the presidency in 2008, Mother Ghana would have rubbed shoulders with the elite of the world economic powers. That's from Kabiesi in second D. I have one from my very good friend Kokumawuli Nanegbe. Koku says, Obi, listening to the number of well-respected individuals and organizations, including IT experts, good governance and security-related CSOs here in Ghana, who are asking the EC to pull the brakes on compiling a new register, which the EC appears unprepared to heed, is not healthy and good enough signal. What we need is a listening and collaborative EC, not one with even the slightest signs of intransigence. Koku Mawuli Nanegbe. They are or not they are brave in Koku. Thank you for your message. There are other ones here. Let me quickly go through some of them and then we'll make progress. We say, Honorable Mesa has always been on point when it comes to dissemination of information. Sami Jemfi, as usual, reminds me of the adage. Okay, no blah blah blah. Meanwhile, he knows there is the Supreme Court where they can go and seek redress. Let's support the EC to compile a fresh and credible register. Manful Sam in Takra, the portions of your message heavily edited, and you know why. Where you say, Obi, in fact, these young ladies should be mindful of how they disrespect the grown-up men in the country. Small girl, your father say, I love you. You said, all right.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
I'm sure she completed. Anyway, regards to all my fellow Casfodians, Kandi. Okay, can the pounds be a Casfodian? Okay, anyways, I'll say he's sure the girl completed UCC pair. Guy G in the walk in New Jersey. With this one. Let me say, my member, I doubt from there best start.
Obi, na mrebana. Yeah. Metsidanye. Ma me yanku Eduji.
Eduji Tamaklo.
Yes. Na other than me say beginning of the interview.
Okay.
Because me send from office Metsina Kamana. Me tune to station.
Yeah.
So I heard him talk about MPP for your support electoral commission for the new
voters register. Yes.
Voters register. No. Does it mean the His Excellency the President election okoya dam voters register na electoral commission for opeda wasam.
Yeah.
Them voters register na wada referendum. Na also wada district level election. Are we saying that all these elections no are legitimate?
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
NDCP FUPI oye. And I don't understand. Obi, how many times have voters register Organa Gruma?
I think since in the Fourth Republic, the one used in 92 was compiled in 87, 88.
Fantastic.
And then we did one in 95.
Now, one confirm challenge voters register now.
They challenged.
Was it not changed? It's the president of what them voters register where they elect no is it illegitimate? 2004, if I recall, another register was
compiled.
It was used to elect a president. People challenged it. The president who were elected, no, was it illegitimate? Maybe so. Wasama yano makacho.
No, na say a rhetorical.
On your rhetorical question, me pede yano nan kofuti. 2012, the register that was used, people challenged it.
Yes.
Did it render Mr. Mahama's presidency illegitimate? So the fact that President Akufo-Addo was elected by the register, electoral commission was it, based on advice from one internal IT team. Of course, the MPP challenged the legitimacy of the 2012 register and asked that it be changed in 2016. And so because of that, what? The Lord, I can then. You can then. Or now purely because we want to do politics, needs to know. We say anything just for the sake of it. Obi. Look, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was duly elected on the 7th of December 2016. Fact. The Electoral Commission or certified results, no, he was sworn in on the 7th of January 2017. At the time, that was the register that we had. So because of that, you cannot speak against it. Is that the argument? Oh yeah, one may elevate this question kakro. Abua. Here, I heard him also say the electoral commissioner or call
the budget committee,
special budget committee.
Yeah.
Okay, special budget committee there.
The register
is credible.
Yeah.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Obi, I have a copy of the report here. Now, I'll read it for the benefit of everyone who would say it.
Asempa FM.
Obi, district level election, year point 9.9. Over page 16 of the report. Obi, Teo. The committee at the time of the meeting, on account of the revelations given by the commission, expressed its fear about the smooth running of the upcoming district level election scheduled to take place on 17 December 2019. Obi Ochredan. Ochredan.
And this is committee report.
This is the committee report.
After that one, the EC chairperson.
Oh, chairman, OBA. The statement, Ochredan, that the EC said the register was credible. Is that what it means? And wondered how the commission could conduct the election the right of the challenges in the light of the challenges of the biometric register as earlier stated by the commission. Ochredan.
Asempa FM.
Obi Ochredan. The chairperson assured members of the committee it was not anticipating any major challenge as the commission has subjected the existing biometric register in its current state to intense scrutiny and judged it to be good enough for the conduct of the district level election, especially given the fact that the participation in the district level election is often not high. What does it mean? That look, yes, election yakwakono typically nkofun inti assurances are yenye free vendors no ho nye there. You can stretch it to a certain limit, are able to containing within the district level election because the participation is low. But when it comes to the general election, they can't guarantee the reliability of the system. Is that not what it means? So how then does Eduji come and sit on air and make those assertions? How? Obi here, what me yemfa no kore wa. Yemfa nye jumo. And it says, what about the advisory team? Advisory committee, why then?
Also, now they are compromised.
You
They
see,
can no longer
Obi,
be independent.
Thank you very much.
Arbiters.
More copy of the report, wa. And Emma Kona may make reference to what the electoral commission said about the advisory committee.
Asempa FM.
No problem. Ekosiisen so high Asempa 94.7 FM into lawyer Andrew Ejapa Mesa, member of parliament for Secondary constituency in Ekosiisen. While he looks for that information, let me go through some few messages now. Fawaz Namasaman says in 2016, this is what former President Mahama said. Let us give the EC the peace of mind to do its work. They have done it before, and indeed our electoral commission is one of the best commissions in the whole world, and we have confidence in them to be able to conduct an election. And so let's leave them peacefully to conduct the election. And he says, Obi, I have two suggestions for the NDC. They must either resort to the court or IPAC for redress, or the NDC must tell their members to stay away from the exercise when it begins, since they don't support the new register. Fawaz Amasaman. We say, Obi, we are all not saints. Many are guilty, but few have been caught. Asem Sebe, Citizen Francis, the any Mpocho Ehwa.
Obi Mehu.
Okay.
Year 9.7 of the Special Budget Committee one report. The committee noted that the Electoral Commission inaugurated a 21-member eminent advisory committee to enhance engagement and interaction between the commission and the public for the 2020 general election. The chairperson of the commission explained that the eminent advisory committee is not aimed at advising the commission on electoral matters, but to bridge the communication gap between the commission and the general public. How does this function compromise the committee? Obi, how?
Ekosiisen on Asempa.
And he says without legal basis. Yes, I agree. Is IPAC grounded in any law? Obi, Miss Wasama, Makacho, Mr. 2020. Miss Wasama Yano. Because IPAC is grounded in law. Huh? Obi, yeah. I don't see how MPP can benefit necessarily from a new register. Osande, Friday, Mini Felix Ofosu Kwachi on TV3, New Day. He told the whole Ghana the NDC as a political party were resourceful. And that election, throughout the entire process, you ought to be eternally vigilant. So they can't put their resourcefulness to be eternally vigilant in the compilation of a new register. They cannot. Obi, NDC cannot. But I'm not surprised about their posture at all. What's the devil is in the detail. Mr. Every free and can you tape it here? I showed it here.
Mete.
Thank you very much. Okay then. What was the cracks of the tape? In the air mental. Matilda was a literature because no one can speak Shakespeare was mama literature and some other Shakespeare. What was the cracks?
Yeah, I think it was down to if it's allowed to go, the ruling party can manipulate.
And one investment in the elections.
Yeah.
Millions of dollars
will go to waste if they don't win.
Will go to waste.
Yeah.
That's the cracks. That is the cracks. So question is, what about the 2012 register gives him the assurance that if we don't maintain it, they have the chance of losing? Them question of them is for you are not shagan of winner today. Until they provide that an answer to that question, they have no basis to speak. Because Obi, I have read this report.
The special budget committee report.
Special budget committee report. Or interrogating all the issues. In fact, the committee even made suggestions to the Electoral Commission that look, to save cost, why don't you rely on the national identification data? Now what's the look? National ID data, no. Per the figures that they have, if it's anything to go by, national ID data have captured only about 4 to 6 million. So they cannot
rely on that.
At the time, rely on the national identification data. And see, they are asking for a budget approval of that amount because they are technical experts, they are internal IT people, they are IT consultants, the vendors of the existing system have all indicated the present equipment have come to their useful life's end. You want to go into election 2020 on a cha-cha? You want to gamble on a system that the vendor says I cannot assure you of its reliability? Is that what we want? Obi, is that what we want? Another President Mahama no catch in 2016 short memory association for that people should leave the Electoral Commission to work, and that everyone what you did about Electoral Commission are only doing so because they are afraid of the outcome of an election. Is that not what Mr. Mahama told us? Former President Mahama, all due respect, the man who is on pension who says he wants to come back.
Okay.
He's enjoying terminal benefits. He says he's coming back. So I'm asking, what has changed?
Okay.
What has changed? Obi,
on Asempa FM.
Except that Mr. Afriyankra ought to tell Ghanaians what their real motives are. Until then, it will be better for them to go and sit at IPAC. Now one consensus be one reason or what was superior argument be one can or everybody has a constitutional right to demonstrate. Chatamale was peaceful.
Yeah.
One show be Anna. But in 2015, 2016, when people were advocating for a change of the voters register, you beat them to pulp. And you want state security. Yes. Mr.
State security.
Oh yeah, state security. State security. But this time, state security conducted themselves as expected. Because I'm not going to sit here and glorify any act of abuse of a Ghanaian citizen by the state security. No. Far from that. Same way I condemned the University of Ghana or Ghana Law School students most recent one. Yes.
Ekosiisen on
But
Asempa FM.
when they demonstrated in 2015, they were beaten mercilessly, including Gabi Asoro-Chidago. Ekrokra, what banenu true? What's a tomato paste? Where's the gentleman? He's died. So you can demonstrate all you want, but I will urge the law enforcement officers to be firm, so that one avowed aim that they will make this country ungovernable is not achieved. Demonstrate, you can demonstrate. Nobody will stop you. But to extending it beyond destabilizing this country, that one. If you have any concerns, I won't call electoral commission. No one can address no ho. So one task to say, the court is there. I can say electoral commission or exceed the powers based on a legitimate request that has been made. Parliament made up of NDC MPP members. I have the conclusion here. Tell me where it says that this report was by majority. Tell me. But you see, that party is here. Obi, they be a catcher. When their MPs sit in Parliament and take a decision, no one party officials would take a wind of it, pen or bar attack one. Then they change the position. It happened with the NIA amendment. It happened with the referendum. And that's the same way that is happening with the electoral commission.
He is the member of parliament for Secondary constituency, lawyer Andre Japa Mesa. Mamin Kaimo say acting general secretary of the CPP Abekansa Ewa James Kwabena Bonfe or jot it down near Mabinti Kwabena Messa about ho about Bema Kwaba Bansana Maminti lawyer Sami Jemfi area na Maba Kwabena ho. Sami
Obi Midase.
Yes.
Dika ene my marine say emrentino my main focus be on the register.
Yes.
Ti wana otie me almost send them messages near my respond to nsembia minua penyi mesaka omane how there will be several other opportunities because sound kontumpo ni the MPP for twa, but the reality on the ground no will defeat them come 2020 now you're dealing with the issue of the voters register. Now obi register nkomo we so no enya tem the deal and the we are dealing with issues. So now issues now you're dealing with now based on obia strength. There's the strength of argument will be a nyinaswa or facts are a buttresses argument. Then no me free say numere one wa wotie wo fidi kesi so omo pese omo ti ase na omo hu se Ghana ye new register to say the electoral commission eka and ye new register. That is the question. Tie lawyer Mesa wakase bia one reason why it was a Ghana ye preso ema EC a new register me antibi. But here electoral commission for so makasa bebre. So far, honestly speaking, objectively as a Ghanaian, mente reason ba kokra o mama me eto asuma me eye convincing say no ntia was here register. Obi edi kan yenti bibia sese
Ekosiisen on
Asempa NDC for na say yempe register. So MPP for problem bi o mu free say Ghana na ye team na NDC ni MPP for nko. So all the time they exclude all other stakeholders into NDC for na ni aye na NDC MPP. So I'm come we MPP so man NDC ni MPP. Because it is bigger than NDC and MPP. Ye kabi mami kabi about one da ye nim ni asumdwe e pese eye no. Estro chen NDC ni MPP. Nti ye nye debate no e was our level no. Yen hwe de beboa Ghana. Yen hwe de beboa ma asumdwe ene aboto ye mu abakam 2020 eno ne hia. Obi so tema se. Sebi register yi hu nkomo yi CDD4 abeka bi Center for Democratic Development. Enya institution ketwa. Obi meboa. Omo ba no den ye Professor H.E. Prempe meboa. Professor Mua. Yes. Omo position the same. Omo say omo ni isi nyadwen. say it was a 2020 ye register we free say emre nya den eni ho CDD for mo NDC for so mo nya NDC Imani Africa omo experts obi say Bryce Simmons I respect him so much because nimdia wo ewo abefo sa we are sentin tan kese mu ni de keka ho no I mean just a few people can boast of that obu nyina ba bonten several reps from Imani Abase easy register also obey no for no mo de o madwen mu a nka nye yi a we mu ne wo say den ye kaye ntwa yansa omo ye NDC for mo nya NDC UFP for mo nya NDC UPP for mo nya NDC PNC for nya NDC APC nya NDC and several other Professor Jampu o nya NDC ni ono so wakasa o say reasons are easy for them but ento asumu emre ni wo meboa. That is Professor Jampo. I have confirmation from please. Okasana yet here. Why? Said the Americano enimu a profuti obeti ma betene me. Why? Me das. So it is oh dear many Professor Jampo Krompu. I've given you so many other stakeholders who have expressed positions say register no enye. So when you sit here and you create the impression say NDC for nkwa na kasa na wototo ayampia na kasa twie ne de keka ho a you are not doing justice to the issue. You are not being fair. Obi say eyeye na easy for say ye register ye won imprimpri na nya papa endim ehonte nti ye ntontwene ne yankoye fofora nka obi ani asem ka ye sa issue ne ye be den ye be interrogate but nko mo ayedi obi medwe ho amenti ase because easy for no ntimi nka say register na ye won ehonte enye papa isi ni si register ni dimu register ni hote register ni ye papa the EC itself says that the register is credible ye betumi e dia ye adwuma mana ye betumi dia to aba that is the meaning of credible. All the issues are easy for about this electoral system about biometric verification devices, BVDs and BVRs and softwares and data center and when you register and na eduji chichirimu no saban fontia se wontia se ye the register which is the data is different from the hardware and now the software which runs it. The register wa ye ni nipa dodo ewom police station bia ye ni momo to aba wo ho constituency bia ye ni nipa wo ho no has not been impugned that it is credible easy for the kan enyem na me kan. So the entina ya gia to say register edimu eye credible na ye say ye nto ade eye credible ntontwene
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM
asensebe otie binumu a omso Ghana ye wo practice bi say after 2 election cycle be and ye register for. In fact, easy for press statement or more final one and be they made that argument. Me test us me who say obi a problem. Because if this is how and no more that easy this is how they think there, then we have a problem. Why? Register na na yesesa in few motwe and few do no. The na na biometric register. Obi ubetimi the banche atoto anka ho. The antiquan ye biometric register. Obi. Mamenka wasembi. Before 2012, na Ghana ye register na ye use no. Na ye photo album. Na ye biometric. Ni omo to aba no. Omo din ni omo fo nyini pe ne wu. Enti obi timi register emprensa. Mpredu eni echiri. Obi to aba mo ho bebre. Ni entimi ncheke di obro different impersonation obi di obi din to aba. Yentimi check multiple registration, multiple voting ne de keka ho. Obi de make winim. Meboa. Good. After so no because of that problems ni na register na he bloated. And MPP for ya almost ye nyama isi nya na dwumen. Omo 2010 2011 almost started so omo be chira dwen say register abefo baby na abefo mfidie adu ye betimi aye fofra no ye biometric ebe ye papa chenwe. Sani ebe ya eka after 2 elections bia your body register for fraud no sa ka na be den e be free ho. The main idea for a biometric register time no mo ya give petitions no mo de come ECC ni bebre ya Was say you bet in your permanent register cry. And who here say be register for fraud. Through continuous registration and limited registration, we can update the register because onyamebo nipa no. Akodadi busu minsia wone maami yemu a na ne biometrics ne fingerprints no start develop. Onya mfiansia a develop we ensesa kopem so bewu. Enti biometric information, fingerprint information no. We are fa na nyina obi wunim yen collect no imprenu. We are country bi anu wa ye bi da. I just say Ghana, Jimen Sangwa no so baby. It is collected once because it is unchanging. This is right. Obi anim sa de we. Ene ya boka ya sa biometric we say we de ya untimi nto aba mienu. Untimi fo bi di nto aba afidie ne be chew. De ya yesu se nipa wu kura no mudin wo mu a untimi mfa saman fingerprint nto aba. Entafo mienu kura no omu fingerprint na edan so. Enti ba ko untimi mfa ba ko de nto aba. Ene ya boka ya system we. Na se ya boka ya system we se ne be ya ye be break is a 2 election year cycle na de bia yesan so boka ye register for frona adena yesan so go back to the days and ye ni biometric register and say oh sambre no 2 election cycle bia na yesesa register nti na so yensesa. You can't make that argument again because register we ni ye 1 year biometric some problems are not old registers in one way any be obi say. So that argument is also flawed. So far obi metimi aka cho say Ghana yenya register ho tepa da a current register ya yewe. It is the best register and by far the cleanest register Ghana has ever had. Enya me na make so person who say register be your papa and a system be your juma who used to fax figures the performance rate of the system. When was the last time I will be a used to system we because it's election system we are one. Yeah, the Atua Bayi Jomama 2012. Yeah, the President Kufuor 2016. Yeah, the Assembly election 2015. Yeah, the Assembly election 2019. Yeah, the referendum in 2018 at the new regions. We all know that. The last time I used to 2019. Yeah, the Tuaba Nancy Assembly members over 6,000 and 35,000 unit committee members. Obiza unimsa. Ni passing a timid biometric system ne Tuaba according to the EC and Yemen the figures are here. 5.4 million. Nipadodo was saying, "Ena omenti mi use biometric. Now you use manual verification, which is part of the law. And the verify nipa 34,000. And it's we heard the success rate of the system now will be a 99.4%, only 0.6%. And the anti-young go through. Mate say bi no more can oh, 0.6 no. In real terms, in the door, so you bet me determine you'll be lose one another very near. Now the law now. A governing verification allows us for they have been marked in the register as face only. So biometric into me verify or me first one verify any. And they are creating disputes existing in their head. That is it. So some crofok to be 0.6%. To be in Caucasian may about on watching because of mono use biometric, you use face only verification because that is what the law says, and they have been duly marked in the register as that.
But so that is the argument on the says for them to be allowed to vote through manual verification. There was a agent agent be the person cannot vote.
He found the problem in the say obi din okita ne card. Na ni din ni phone ni we register ni mu na ball face only na agent BC yema nto aba kire me bi could you observed elections ya ye nansi could you observe elections ya kire me reports ni mu be bi encounter bi. Are we talking about hypothesis here? I'm so that here any almost here discuss here na obi. So what is their solution? Nipa 34,000 is 0.6% intino yeah the facial recognition erade
0.6% of 5 million
and the facial recognition Obi
of the Nipe
no, it was not even inclusive. Okay. Separate 5.4 million.
Okay,
and 34,000 separate. It is not inclusive. Exclusive figures. Now Obi Timio. Into what say Nipa no mind me amfa fidie no. Oman fa biometric in fidie ni mu to no nti. Which are no you making provision for it in the law. Nti anya illegal nti. What an additional layer of authentication, but which is facial recognition. Now facial recognition And the fingerprint recognition now you use in the papa. Facial recognition, a chum. And now me know because the US approach. You see, people don't. I wonder say you easy for not. Are they researching? Hey, this is a report filed by BBC, dated 20th December 2019. Facial recognition fails on race. Government study says US are buying yenhwehwemu. Say, me kind story. No. Before ya tuntum no. Sa facial recognition technology no. Enti me crumple authenticate identity. And the police department say what US states bebre, they have cancelled facial recognition technology. Say nya papa, it is misleading them. And no energy men say nunti. Yan to your register nyina nguni yan kofamra ade a ye discarded in advance jurisdiction. Look, the most reliable form of authentication in biometrics, fingerprints, yeah. Which we have, which gives us a success rate
first layer
99.4. Second layer no kwa iris authentication to say the India for will be now because iris is more reliable than facial. Even with India form both iris and fingerprint authentication obi unimamo error rate 4%. You see, I just obia what they are doing is vain idealism. There is no system in the world that are working 100%.
Yeah.
99.4% success rate is acceptable for any system. Even if you go for face only or iris, a facial recognition or iris authentication, you will not get 100%. There will be a margin of error. So where lies that argument? Bankrupts. You will still have people who cannot vote through the biometric process. Where lies that argument? Obi, look, you say infidie na yedada, software yedada. Na expert be to ye for say, yenye register for fraud. Because ye ka say ye kura na ye bebo ka mo meboa. Obi, Ghana how no kura sa report in a way.
You doubt the EC?
There be any without. Your country, your day, transparency and accountability. That is some of the underlying tenets of the 1992 Constitution. So transparency and accountability are going to and no one ya about to want to say easy and yes CIA and yes security society. Or documents in a public institution documents in a public document. Aden we say IT expert too for said this say obe kra adedada ne boy den che say obe tom no me abro adwen nti ase so mame fa report ne bra na NDC hu bi obi hu bi no interrogating wa ehye omama tuom te say ye CIA confidential document.
Now, IPAC.
Anywhere they've not given any political party. Boss Manasari lied on radio this morning and he has been exposed. No, for your general secretary or Kabila, you can ask him. Say CPP for your family. They have not finished the political parties with that. They quote on one press statement no more Obi STL for advice on the man on some BVR no name retwem.
Yes.
BVD name retwem. But man kase ko ye register for. Almost say to BVR no for because equipment no problem not the data. And they recommended to them say buy new BVR. It is here. This is the EC's own press statement and them say omo document in Kwana mekan. Page 3. Omo ankasa ko to ST of suppliers are from HSB 4 letter omo dated 18th May 2018. I quote omo one quote to you. We would like to announce that the items in the present BVRs are end of life, including laptops.
Yeah.
This means that no components are available to repair the items. For purposes of availability, maintainability, and compatibility of the BVRs, not the register.
Yeah.
In the future, we recommend that you purchase new BVRs. Weigh a license to go and do a new register. Weigh. Then do you know what they have done? Oh, STL for quotation, no more no. Of BVR no mo pese yekoto foforo any BVDs ni yekoto foforo ne boe den dodo na ye no ye so ye quotations bi a ye nya ne sese ye se ye be ye mono a eno ne boefo. You see, yeah mami, this is here. I don't want to use certain words, But it is full of people who are intellectually dishonest. Based on two things, sikadi omo person mudi, any abatu omo person mu compromise the integrity of the election. Will you allocate 280 billion old cedis as per diem for administrative staff? Will you do that? Personal benefit, because they are going to benefit from this process.
Compensation for work done.
280 billion. And you think that is judicious? No, man, penye kufu ano kradi pay DM, you say. But let me even get there. Obi, how do you rely on STL and quotation of the price of a new BVD and BVR? STL and quotation now say nebo wedding. Now we no see a conclusive argument say. And you make a tough for because for ne boa MF STL quotation. Obi, are you getting my drift? STL for no omo the system we buy. Omo contract ye twem a end omo ko. But this is a letter and san ye betwa contract ni mu am akono. No ma twere ma ye dada. Say ebe ya mfidie na ye de ye register ni hodwuma ye dada nti ye nya den ye nkoto foforo. And STL for no atwa bo say mo beto foforo bia ye be $5,000 per one. So what you say? And I see say any boy den dodo. And ye be akọ system foforo kwa ni atomo de ni nyina ni mu register nyina ye den ato atwene. Na eno no boy fo eno no ye be 3,500. And I make us say eno no kura dia bia nim because STL for na ama wo 5,000. E bia na company foforo so betimi ama wo 2,000 and na 2,500. You can only know that through competitive tendering, which you have not done. So how did they come to the conclusion say because of STL quotation ya dia maya eno no ye higher than the alternative we want, you know? And you know the option
Judy made the point say he knows say 10 companies and almost shortlisted
but even that, if you read your statement now, almost they can only tell the real cost of the new system, you know, after the process. Because when they are open tender, and they cheaper now unless they are telling me so much procurement and them that because there is no way they will know the final cost. Almost your more expectation 3,500, but they are not sure, and they say it in this statement. But the point I'm making here, and I say, what baseline or more comparison, almost say new system cheaper. STL quotation pay. So I don't think any alternative quotations other than the STL the buyer. Are you getting me? That is the intellectual dishonesty. Obi, isi for nankasa no mu asem bibi. We have argued say. E beti na be say, oh Obi me sure. Once I say we me no me bo defense into me explanations into me sure. Obi, ya argue say register na de nipa din a ya twere na ya je omo biometric data. Sa data na ewo ho. Say afidie ni mpo aye dada. Because bear in mind say mami we ye mami jimensa ye man adwuma no why na adwen that so be new register. And yes sir, you see then in 2017 Russia be a former 171 million Ghana cedis. So na 2018 ye ma 202 million Ghana cedis. Say mfidie na wo se access and fa krakra no ma menese me nyusu.
Now for limited registration.
Yes, but still for the repairs, for the maintenance of the data center and the BVD and BVR machines. O se me nyusu. Because me person me prepare grounds, you know. Now me they justify new register. And yes, so no problem. It is not too late. Simple. Obi utie me. Simple. Mo person mfidie no motugu. Software motugu a. Eno nkyere se data na no ye register na. Amanfo akosala ya twere mu din ye wo mobile biometric data na no so wose ye to twere ye san boka koye foforo. Obi, are you getting me? And omo ankasa gya to mu a in responding to it no tie easy for no masem. Almost say it has been suggested that the commission could buy a new server and storage equipment and run the existing applications on them. While this is possible in some instances, the operating system, for examples, are so obsolete such that they do not have the necessary software drivers to run the new devices. We are kind of your computer say laptop be need drivers, a drivers you install it. But let's even proceed. Please allow me to make my point.
James,
was a software driver. Then I can say the operating system, for example, are so obsolete that they do not have the necessary software drivers to run the new devices on the server. Also, the application code has not been tested on the new infrastructure to certify its compatibility. Obi, we here brofo. Adiana, ye se mu betimi aye no. Mo se mu nyan teste ye. Enya hu se ye betumi as a some fidie no ye betimi asesa software and still keep the register musimu nyan teste. So on what basis will anybody say NDC any the eka? We are telling you, so we betimi ayenesa easy for press statement ni. Almost say they have not tested and they cannot say it. Into omu die chinya for what? Why the entrenched position? Why wouldn't they go and test and come to the conclusion say it is not possible before they go on this path they are going?
So why would they go and test what?
Why won't they go and test? Ya doing chira ya dia ba say.
Yes.
Say infidie nimpo na say software nimpo na say ya.
Yen try no.
Move me the foforo aye den aba. Na register ya train nipa 17 million dia wie dada na. Ya migrate nya den, ya move nya den enko ho. Enu isi for so munya test system ne hwe say betumi aye ye ana entumi nya ye. Nti adenti ne ye konto kwa.
Okay.
Obi me ba wa me patro fa.
Final point na memra.
Emre asemu ayeke.
Yes.
TEC for nipa bebre na kra obi meteza wo so ka bi say 2004 na ye election year ye register 2012 na ye me say Ghana how amount for nka no kre register na register ye no eno an say wa ko say me registration afarijan 2012 ye register obi or started procurement 2011 me boa obi nka nche me or selected vendor 2011 or sign contract November 2011.
Okay.
November 2011. Engagement of political parties, the consensus was reached in 2011.
Okay.
It was only the registration which took place in 2012. This year, I mean, okay, say, you selected vendor, and you no more procurement. You sign agreement. That ben no more be na omaba be train political parties and their agents. Now political parties who are training on Omonkrofo, ni akoye registration, ni aye duplication, ni aye adjudication, ni anya provisional register, ni anya final register. CDD is telling you, Imani is telling you, Professor Jampo is telling you, munim dia mo pese mo yenti no. Chinchina chine emre ni wo ye beye. Yet be the register to obey 35,000 unit committee members, 6,000 assembly members. O man penyi ba ku ni yenti to abenyi no. Uti omo a, omo say main election no, voter turnout is high. 2016 now voter turnout high. Over 12 million people man to aba. System no ain't me standard the test of time. Isi for nankasa in this statement, obi I will read it to you. Omagia to me say
that will be at your
omu betimi akra kwanfidie no.
Okay.
Just that omu be hiamre, omu be semre ne de. My last point the issue of course. Na me the man we see. Obi. Isi for no argument bi ebi no say oh sika no kra na no so sa. Let me put on record say sika parliament etwa mo for this register any home management solution system. Aye 767 million and 990 and 444. This is almost summary of budget 2020. Registration quite 390 million and over.
Yes.
And a biometric voter management solution aye 377 million. Okaboma aye 767 million. Obi, but when impono be bring ka ho. Oma ye free. And I want to give you this information.
Election
exactly.
And sana general administration compensation finance
Wempona media no.
Yeah.
Omo wide area network connecting district offices e Ghana ha nyina enka ho. Omo data center environment and omo cooling system enka ho. Especially nim de meka no. Omo servers and processes enka ho. Omo software omo de be run data center na enka ho. Enti sa sika we na no ma ring fencing na ye dem ma omo 2017-18 no ma use no.
Yeah.
And we separated that 171 plus 202 okabo mu almost 400. So the beka sika we hu a obi more than 1.1 billion aden. Per day mo kwa 280 billion aden. Monitoring kwa 160 billion aden. Ni ye be register mpo a amount for conscience no o ma to atwene. Say even when allocations are so absurd and unconscionable, they can speak against it. They can speak against it. Simple yajia to me say you register. If we vet the allocations the presidency ministries, Jimensa the me say MPP for ma President Kufuor Adokra why jealous of Jimensa. You know why obi? Me the manu besi unim detia. Because defense omo bomba Jimensa no. Omo penya Kufuor Adokra ye mo bi ma no. Because the president is not beyond reproach. Is not above reproach. Or yebonia ye tumika. But Jimensa dey money chem so koka. Ye be didi watem sesi here. Look, Sammy, when you come, unim the ridiculous one crime, almost say access code. And then me call Carlos I am crime in TV. Or saying you're creating new regions. Now region be our code. Inti say ya nye new register. Ya be na sa new regions ro banya code foforo. E na me bi sa le say you are creating new regions. 2019 to aba in assembly elections.
That is not in the EC's official reasons.
MPP for MPP for your official spokespersons for the EC. Because Jimensa in the EC no, only Bosman Asare no, they are the ministers for re-election for.
Mamena say, Sami, if you messing about hold on. 32 after 5. Ekosiisen is in the higher Sempa 94.7 FM. And the Eka say, fortunately, we have the acting general secretary of the CPP on also quite pack meeting. At least, on also there's some perspectives back to this discussion. James Kwabena Bonfe, Akwa Bana Pom to say,
Yenya,
Afisia Papa so
Yame de me kwache me, or Sheme so, me dana se, minim se, also sa, or show so
Yame Shayan so.
I think come to Afisam na. Nyame adom yehia se ya
asomdwe wo man yemu boko
eno na mejina so dia kase wono mu a ye de ya no efre entokwa ene basbaso ye wo man mu hanmo no for no reason no wo mun kan hunu se wo de wa no ekeka itimi bawso when General Kunambedi started insurrection in Cote d'Ivoire. He thought he was embarking on mutiny against the Ivorian people. He died in his own, if you like, ignited situation. Wow, Obi. I thought that the entire na me teacher hana me sresre kakra ni say we are coming back to full cycle on this matter. Kasa no sisa. Because status have changed and responsibilities have changed. Situations are different. And one me person me nyasa me jenfi betra na me kan sembi. And I want him to listen. If he say me electoral commission, anybody who says the electoral commission is above reproach won't get it or does not get it. And from history, the electoral commission has not been above reproach. If I read above question, the commissioners are supposed to be above reproach, but the electoral commission is not above question. That's what I meant to say. The commission is a creature of law, and to the extent that it's a creature of law, you can always arrest breaches, and it has happened in our history. Not the Supreme Court. I will start from the High Court. Mami Rebecca Adote sat in Parliament for nearly 4 years, 1996, representing the people of Ayao West Wagon on the ticket of NDC. Isaac Kamu went to court, High Court, as 1396. Eventually, I'm saying, 6 months be, and now almost the judgment came when the tenure of that Parliament had expired. The court gave judgment that Electoral Commission erred in pronouncing Mami Rebecca Adote MP for Ayao West Wagon, and that error was encouraged by Parliament by entertaining her to sit in there. And the Parliament should expunge her name from the records of Parliament and replace it with Isaac Amo as the MP for Ayao West Wagon in the history of our country from 1996 to 2000. It has happened. This electoral commission is not above question. It is a creature of law. With the greatest of respect to my brothers who are saying the electoral commission ought not to do, should not do. And I say nyomu yano, emfa kwaimu, and I say NCC asumuno. Who stops them from exercising the right at the most appropriate forum? Who stops them? Me, the President of the Republic of Ghana, took a decision, say, National Cathedral. I disagreed with him and his cabinet or administration on their interpretation of our secularity that you could do this. I went to the Supreme Court. The case dragged. People don't know. The case dragged for nearly a year and over. 2 years. Mitro who petitioned to the Chief Justice. And my reply be that she be a Mitro memoirs. A reply that was so something. But in the end, the court gave a judgment. Me, I disagree with the judgment. Because in my review of the judgment, and having spoken to very senior learned lawyers, I have a view that our secularity is of a certain kind. I'm not by this saying that but I'm saying that's a forum, the most civil forum to go and discuss these issues. And when you mean well and you want to do right and you want to entrench our democracy, that is where you go. Is anybody accusing the Electoral Commission of breaches? No. So what is the point? Now, Obi, I want to come to this. The Electoral Commission has not on any occasion said that the register is in question and that's why they want to do a new one. May was letter dated 23rd of December 2019, and I want to believe your General Secretary has one, and the General Secretary of any party. It is captioned evaluation report dash acquisition of a new biometric voter management system. Obi, the biometric voter management system is not the same as biometric voters register. In fact, the biometric voters register is a subset of the biometric voter management system. Yes. They are not the same.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
The people managing, the vendor managing our biometric voter management system, STL, are out. They are out. And if anybody is going to pay heed to what goes on at IPAC, any interaction with the Electoral Commissioner, the Commission has no technical capacity to manage the biometric voter management system, which manages the biometric register. Please, the biometric register is not just any register. It is not. And that's why I want to correct some impressions here. If your limitations, facial recognition is not the same as biometric facial recognition. There are 3 human features or human body, 3 parts are used for biometrics. It is the face, the iris, face, the eye is with the face, but you use iris and isolate as one biometric feature. So the face, because you have got special contours which are unique to you, Obi. Now there may be reports. Read them and read other reports. You don't just take one account. That's what research does. You have different views, different perspectives. And I'll come to the exercise of discretion. That's why we make laws. So that you will not exercise your discretion anyhow. You can be regulated. And here, what the fingerprint? Who says the fingerprint has no issues? Read reports. Yes, it is true. Say Obi or bio features, or fingerprints, like any bio features, they are unique to you. But Obi, as we age and the work we do, these are scientific issues. You can talk to the experts, the biologists. Say, machines and recognize it. Not that your biometric features have changed, but that you have used things manually. I alter how the system maybe captured you, that you cannot be recognized. The EC has got internal reports. We did the 2018 limited registration exercise preceding the limited voting in those selected regions around the country, including my Bunu East. Both the registration exercise, limited registration,
on Asempa FM,
any voting Nankasa report a bar out. HSA, there were issues. I will tell you, and there are internal reports you can ask, and maybe I should address something Samuel was asking. Is your documents? If you request and they say they are not given to you, that's a different matter.
But even now, the right to information.
Maybe. Are you telling us that you requested for a report from the EC and they failed to give you? Oh, something we are bad though. Yes. Now no, we are here. No, yeah. Someday you recall about a register, and I told you what the EC had done. It turned out that the story that was being put out there was not exactly.
But
so.
in the case of the specific report of what the
say,
supplier sent to the EC, no one copy.
He's not talking about a supplier's report. The EC talks about a consultant. I've not requested for it.
Okay.
Because I have information.
Okay.
And I'm telling you that STL, I want to manage a biometric voter management system. No, one more echo, and that's one more.
Yeah.
Our EC hasn't got the technical capacity to manage the system. And if anybody thinks we can do it, they should tell me. The EC has written to us and given us information as to why they want to do what they want to do. Obi minyayan cannot discuss whether these reasons conveniently you shift it and a year can be before. Now the entire make us a full cycle. That's how it starts. NDC MPP habit. It starts with attacks on the process of selection of commission members. Do you remember the appointment of Charlotte Osei? Some even accused, claimed that President John Mahama could not exercise Article 72, which had been exercised by almost every president under this Fourth Republic, because they said the manner in which it ought to be done ought to start with the Council of State. I think they attempted something in court and were thrown away.
Yeah.
That's when they attacked Charlotte Osei. Okay, the refrain that followed. Charlotte Osei had been brought in to manipulate elections for Nana Akufo-Addo. For John Mahama, thank you. To declare John Mahama president. That time, Kwabena Bonfe sitting here, and I will speak as an individual because my party has suspended discussion on this matter. I'm speaking as Kwabena Bonfe. My position was very clear. It was also on the side of supporting a state institution so long as they don't breach the law establishing them. That time, some of our friends today who are calling names said Kwabena Bonfe was a hero. And some of our friends who today are saying Kwabena Bonfe is a hero said Kwabena Bonfe had been given money to do what he was doing. We will see who the consistent people are in the end and who are the real patrons of this country. Charlotte and her commission members went through their job. Eventually, Ghana for to Aba ewie yeno. Abato no sunsanso ka say Nana Akufo-Addo and Nana Yato Abayi ni se onye mampani no. Me pacho Charlotte asay timi twen na no san say on declare Nana Akufo-Addo ana. She did. Me wa. Me I said immediately after that election say some of them, the MPP people, they owed Ghanaians and Charlotte Osei apology. And on Franco, na se wouldn't name Uwa Sebi Unshana. None of me be so penny pabi or NDC mu say, hey, and did that mu ye bebrebe yana se Jimensa, Ghana for to aba, John Mahama, so me penny, no declare no as president. I don't know. I don't know.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
We are so poor in our historical recall that we forget so quick what history lessons teach us. And then the commission then said it was not going to compile a new register. Demonstrations be brave obi kwa kolusu nani. Meti yesu obi wuye. Sami the guy has died. Let my vote count alliance. Mimi a convener. Later muko yusu din for the one I was convener for was different from what eventually David Asante became convener for. The one I was convener for was an alliance of different parties and different civil society organizations. I had formed the Coalition for Freedom and Justice, CFJ. And then we did what we did with other civil society organizations to call that Let My Vote Count Alliance. At the end of the day, the commission had the right to do what they did. And let's be electoral commission ye bibi enya. I didn't think I am from Rakwanso na yentwe insane. But I want to tell you there's more to this. And now Jean Mensa
Ekosiisen
time no ye IEA boss no keka nsem bi. Na me dem Malawi for Beno eba be shame no. Animals are trapped by their horns. Men or humankind by their words. Emwa yetimi di wo ma beben echichire omo etram omo na ye nipa ya no kasa. So I'm warning all of us young politicians especially to be careful what we are saying today, because in this information age and time our words will be played back to us eventually, and how we will see whether we can stand the test of consistency and principle. And then I Tamaji Mensa on or can say electoral commission is independent, and so the independence no a subject. I agreed with her, but subject to what extent? Subject to the constitution and the laws that establish them. What does here? Not to the whims and caprices of anybody's opinion or discretion outside. Kokai Article 43, Nakai 44, Nakai 45, Nakai 46. Say a Ghana for on every decision of the electoral commissioner. We might as well say that or create a law that every decision of the electoral commission should be subjected to a referendum. Now referendum as a majority can Ghana for why have we made a rule and the burden of democracy that majority carries the vote the day? Why do we say that? That's the burden of democracy. No matter how irrational or unreasonable it is. And when you appoint a Supreme Court justice, he uses his discretion to empanel the bench. Whether it is reasonable or not, that is the law you have submitted yourself to. We can pick and choose which arguments to take when it suits us. What are we saying? May say, I want people to argue me on the reasons the Electoral Commission has given.
The technical reasons provided by the EC.
May say, the Electoral Commission had said something in their conclusion.
Yeah.
And Obi, I think it is important that you pay attention to that.
Okay. Let me read.
The last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last 5 lines.
No problem.
Okay,
it makes the point that the IT infrastructure that supports this biometric voting management system must be more than secure, reliable, robust, and have the necessary performance features to meet tight electoral timetables and demanding service requirements. The current system in place simply cannot meet the requirement to support the 2020 general elections and beyond. It is noteworthy that the vendor of the BVMS, that's the biometric voter management system thus far, STL, has lost interest in continuing the contractual agreement with the commission. It is therefore not a question of whether the system should be changed or not, but rather a question of when. The time is now.
Maybe those who are saying we should not, the EC should not go ahead and do what they are doing. Technically, simple. A friend say, people, and they will tell us on which mandate, which law those people will be employed to go and manage the or replace the vendor. You see, and I'm saying that in 2018 we had issues with the limited registration. Online registration. The district centers now, they crashed. The systems crashed, and this one had been predicted by the electoral NDC itself. Said the NDC can own to me yet. Me, I knew from my own sources within the vendor that announced. Oh, why? Hey,
you spoke for almost 30 minutes.
But he came in, and you distract me when you do that. Wow. So Obi, maintain the air can say, look, I want to make this submission here today. Number one, that the attacks today on the commission began with the process of getting replacement of Charlotte Osenum Nade. Obekaya, ye boji mense dia ena ye enuanum ka say hey, she cannot be an impartial arbiter. And then they are using her words as IEA boss against her. And we one. Now, she said the MP before taking Charlotte Osei appointment almost taking the commission throughout the reign of the tenure of Charlotte Osei to the time in fact of declare another way that and this is for ye and omaya no mugusu eye. That's the first point. And to me, the omoya on Charlotte Osei attacks no, they are not new.
On Jean Mensa.
On Jean Mensa and her commission. the commission. I mean, it's a 7-member commission. For anybody to think that one person in that commission can decide and her decision will be overall for the commission is a clear misunderstanding of the mandate given to that commission. Number 2, pretense is always a weak way of conceding that you have no ideas. What is the electoral commission or procurement board? That procurement committee, there were representatives from parliament. Minority, majority. The last time I checked, the majority was represented by Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe. And that one of the minority was Dr. Dominic Ayine.
Dominic Ayine?
Yes. The last time I checked. So my sister, I don't know. There's an MP here, maybe, I'm telling you this. They know about the procurement procedures of the commission. So the commission's decision that it was going to embark on get a new vendor to embark on establishing a new biometric voter system is known to the minority side of parliament. And what is the discussion, the correspondent communication between the minority side in parliament and their party?
We'll take a decision of one party for it to pay.
Obi, me say, the electoral commission has got a procurement committee where they are well represented. So this budget and all the issues that came up, what they want to do, are deemed to be known. I'm using the word advisedly. Deemed to be known by the party that is making it look as if the electoral commission has never discussed anything. Now, 2. And I want to make this 3, the third point.
Yes.
Obi, when you are convinced of what you are convinced about, it's not about the numbers. It's about the power of your conviction.
And the strength of your argument.
Absolutely. It is the power of your conviction is what will reveal the strength in the argument you make. What is this call about numbers? Miss Sandio. Stories be.
Yeah.
And then is making reference to CDD. And then, what did their party say about these think tanks?
August 4th.
Imani, me say, Imani, CDD, IEA. Of course.
You get time.
What did they say about them?
Oh, Lawyer Mesa.
Obi.
Hypocrisy will kill you people.
You can't pick and choose what you believe to be right and what you believe not to be right. We need to be consistent. It's not about perfection, Obi. It's about the consistent persistence to do good. Makachiro. It's one of my quotes. It's not about perfect. We won't get a perfect system. That's why I'm saying that even the fingerprints, there are issues with fingerprints. There is no perfect system. And I think Aforijan said this. And the last point I think I want to make is this. The accusation of intransigence. Which electoral commission chairperson throughout the history of Ghana, and I can go as far back as to Ole Numo time, then come to the recent Fourth Republic, Yebabi Remu, Justice Josiah Ofori-Boateng, who is a position of justices of High Court, and the last one was Justice Josiah Ofori-Boateng. Bafrijan, come to Charlotte say, come to Jimenez, who has not been accused of intransigence? Which of them? Tell me. Let me tell you, I have come to the firm belief that if we don't get commission members who behave with some level of stubbornness at a certain level, this country will never get anything right. They call park meetings. You want to be? They should be allowed. They should allow themselves to be swung like a simple pendulum. Wake up, judges, and I'm happy we have lawyers here. Even judges on the bench, whether they are sitting as a panel or as individuals, their interpretation of the law is discretionary. But we all know that there are reasons for disagreement, reasonable disagreement. And the only way we can settle reasonable disagreements is to apply principles and objective standards. I want to submit to those who think that the Electoral Commission should not go ahead to carry on with one call to do what they want to do. No, say one proceed to the appropriate forum. Otherwise,
which is the court.
Otherwise, they should spare us the noise. And lastly, it is not true that the vendor was chosen in 2012 for the 2012 thing in 2011. It's not true. I know, and I'm not going to say how even the vendor before the vendor became the vendor, because as much as late as March 2012, 2012, I think we were in Mombasa. I had gone with that time. Safu Kantanka was deputy chair of the commission. I was part of a delegation from Ghana here to attend an international conference on election management bodies. Your name, Dr. Gedel. Gedel was part of the team. Ask him. The vendor in March 2012 had not yet been selected. In 2000, they selected the vendor. Look, 2012, you started process until biometric registration until May. But me, I was part of the Electoral Reform Committee that recommended to the Electoral Commission that register in the election year. But Masa, Jim Manson in the team, no? Yes, Jim Manson in the team, no? Are we giving them space to operate? In any case, I want to say this, and maybe that's how I'll conclude. No matter what, Obian one will bet me I declare Ghana need be president when the Ghanaian people have not voted for that. A lot of the noise also is about resources. Demonstrations are underground. It's about resource mobilization. We will come to that one day.
We'll come to that. I'll come to you. Don't worry. I'll give you time. I'll give you time.
Ekosiisen on
Asempa FM Suni. No, let me do this and come to you. Don't worry. Oh, why am I?